Grand Rising. Buenos dias. Good afternoon. This is Divina Vanessa. This is your spiritual altar, the beginning, week 5, day 33. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You made it to day 33. I'm so proud of you. So we're listening to the Inner Lotus music. That's the channel on YouTube. It is a 963HZ plus 639HZ plus 396HZ. And the name of it is Open Up to the Universe. Amazing. Hopefully this frequency is the one that resonates the best with you. But to each their own. Continue looking until you find something that resonates with you, that you feel like, helps you get in touch with your spiritual guides and your altar and your ancestors. So we light our candles in the morning. We say our prayers. We could do our Father, Hail Mary, the Creator, Padre Nuestro, Ave Maria, y el Creador, the Apostles' Creed. Whatever resonates with you and your spirits, that's the prayer that you do. Or you just say thank you. Thank you for waking up. Thank you for all the messages that you have communicated with me. If you don't understand something, let them know. I didn't understand what you were talking about. Can you elaborate a little bit more? Can you bring people into my life that may be able to explain this message to me a little bit better? Have a conversation with your spirits and your guides, your ancestors, the same way you would have a conversation with your mom or your best friend. Because at the end of the day, just like those two people have the best interest in you elevating and you becoming the best version of yourself, that's exactly what your guides and your ancestors want for you, if not more. It's a beautiful relationship when you finally connect. Could be a little scary, but you gotta leave that fear factor behind and embrace it. Trust the process. So you're gonna breathe in, you're gonna breathe out. You're gonna let them know I'm ready to receive the messages. You're gonna thank them. And you're gonna then take out your journal and write about what you dreamt about. Write about how you feel. Write about how you feel you have changed. What has changed? What has been the hardest thing for you to accept? So that you could analyze it. So that you could work on it. So that you could embrace it to its fullest potential. You could use a rosary. You could do a rosary if you want. It's usually 9 days of that. Or you could pray with these beads. Whatever intention you want to place on it. It's entirely up to you. You communicate with them in the morning and then again at night. But at night it's a little bit different because at night you're cleansing yourself from the whole day. You letting go of things that no longer serve you. You're like, no, this energy isn't mine. Please take it away. I leave it here. It's not gonna accompany me into my dreams. It's not gonna accompany me into my day and into my livelihood. And right before you fall asleep, you're gonna let them know, I welcome you into my dreams to communicate with me. Be very specific. What kind of messages you want to receive. You're gonna start feeling this different kind of energy. This energy that you're not going to know what to do with it. You're not going to know what to do with it. You're going to be like, what is this? Why am I so energetic? Why do I feel like this towards this person? Because there's gonna be certain people that you're not gonna like anymore, and you're not gonna know why. You're like, why don't I like them? Why don't I want to be around them? I'm gonna tell you why you don't want to be around them. Because they're negative people. These people are the ones that anchored you down and put you in a very stagnant type of energy. These are the ones who doubt you, who place these seeds of doubt in your mind, make you feel less than, make you feel like you have to do more, make you feel guilty about your decisions. And soon or later, you're gonna have to make a decision. Am I gonna continue these same circles, these same waves of repeating the same cycle, expecting different results? That's the definition of insanity, darling. Embrace the change. If you have to let go of your toxic people, set them free. Set yourself free from them. They serve nothing. They serve nothing to your greater power. Nothing. If anything, they hold you back from becoming the best version of yourself. So why have them in your circle? Why entertain that kind of energy? Somebody needed to hear that, because you're there. Their conversations are starting to irritate you. And if their conversations start irritating you, don't communicate what you're doing with these people, because these people are not cheering you on. When you're setting your goals, talk to your ancestors and your guides, because they're going to give you the right message. They're going to be like, okay, yeah, move forward. That sounds like the path you should be going on. Or no, that's not going to work for you. It may not work for you right now. Maybe later you could revisit that conversation. But when they say no, listen. They know something that you don't. They see the bigger picture. They see where you're going to end up if you make that decision. So listening and following directions is going to be something that you're going to have to figure out how you're going to embrace it. That choice is entirely up to you, darling. You get to choose what you're going to be doing for the rest of your life. You get to choose where you be 10 years from now. These are your choices. As a child, you didn't have enough choices because your parents made those choices for you. But as an adult, now you get to choose. And I hope you learn how to choose wisely. You're here for a reason. This draws to you because it is your time to finally elevate your spirituality. And do not compare yourself to no one else, because your supernova, your shine is different than anybody else's. You got to figure out what your shine is about. Are you a reader? Are you a healer? Are you a communicator? Are you the one that makes the paths that heals people's souls? Are you the one that coaches the next person into becoming the best version of themselves? You gotta figure out what your shine is. And it'll come to you. It will. But for today, we're on day 33. And for 33 days consecutively, you've allowed your spirits to to try to communicate with you. And that is something to be very proud of. Know that this is going to be a lifetime commitment. After the 7th week, you don't have to do it every day if you don't want to. I like those lines of communication. I like them to be open all the time. So once a week, I wash my cups and I refresh them. And I put them back up and I light my candle. And every day, either at the beginning or the end, or sometimes both, I start my day and end my day. Some people feel that's entirely too much. But for the kind of spirituality that I'm doing and the kind of things I'm manifesting and the kind of place where I want to be 10 years from now, it takes that kind of dedication, that kind of communication, that kind of open roads. I want to hear them clearly if I'm not making a good choice. Clearly, I want to hear them. I want to hear them say, "No, don't turn right. No, don't go that way. No, don't let that person in. Don't let that person into your life." And I've heard that many times. And I'm like, but why? Back then, I didn't know any better. Don't try to find out the why, because the why really opens up your mind. You're like, wow, never have I ever met someone so evil, so selfish, you know? Because eventually you see their true colors. So, I hope you have a fabulous day, darling. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow on day 34. Make sure that you get your next comp, because we're about to go into week 6 on day 35. So, if you haven't bought them already, because altogether you need 7, know that on the 35th day, we will be washing our cups, putting them in front of our altar, filling them up with water, and one by one raising them. And saying, as I raise this cup, I raise my spiritual circle, and so on and so forth. Love and light.